Hey, good afternoon, family. Welcome to my channel, the underrated darkly shows truly the underrated one, the number one grinded Chef JT, not just chefing in the kitchen, I be chefing up information. So, welcome, welcome to the last part of my series, underrated family talk and everything. So, we'll wait for some more people to come through. Um, Hold on, let me take this and I'll be right back. Just go. Hey, I'm back. Monica More Justice. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. There's the link there if y'all want to donate to the PayPal. Even on Cash App or Super Chat, that'd be very much appreciated. Um, and thank you so much. It's the last part of the Underrated Family Talk. I'm speaking now, the last part 10. All right, so like I said, anybody that wants to join the panel, here is the link in the chat. So anybody want to join it, that'd be very much appreciated. How you feel today, Monica? Excellent content that you always bring, information, very much appreciated. But I do want to speak on this though. Us as people, that's great. I agree. I'm happy for that, Monica. Happy. But I can say this, and I have to say that us as a people, we got to be on one accord. There's so much this, there's so much that. I'm not talking about anybody or bookstore or what kind of books you get in. You know, I feel that we still want to be in a certain sector instead of just learn from others and find a common ground. And that's going to be, for me, that I see it's going to be a continued struggle. But I'm not saying that some of us as a people. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I agree on that. You know, yeah, I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, and that's what I'm doing. I'm going to do whatever I can to bring it together. You know, and I think that that's the only way that I see that we have to. You know, again, we don't have empathy for others. You know, it's all about me. It's all about, oh yeah, look what I did. Look what yeah, it's okay. You know, it's good what you did. It's good to have. All right, my brother, thanks for coming. Or if you want to join the panel, feel free. The link is in the chat. You can join the panel if you want. But thank you so much for the continued support and blessings and compliments, and even you, Monica. Thank you. Anybody listen, I want you to go support these channels. These channels are very essential for our people. You will get a whole lot. You will learn a lot, just as I am. But we we gotta find a way. we gotta find a way. You know, you gotta find a way. Okay, no problem. The link is in the chat. Matter of fact, let me um hmm. Monica, if you want to get on, oh, you at the bookstore, but if you want to get on, you can. Hold on. All right, thanks the link. That's the link right there. Anybody want to get on? But this is the last part of family, the underrated family talk series and stuff. But there's quite a few things has happened to our people. There's quite a few things that's happening to our social media, even outside. You know, and we say some of us say that we are. Oh, do I see somebody? No. Good afternoon, Monica. How you doing? I can't hear you. Let me see something. Oh, there you go. Can you hear? Oh, there you go. It's my fault. How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on with you? How's your day going along? Coming along.
Ah, it's going. It's going. Get back on your focus. You was gonna talk about something. Get on your focus. You like just sitting there. Come on.
You crazy. No, what I was saying, no, I'm saying that what we have to, I feel that we got to be on one accord. I always say one accord and one flag, like I always say. And it seems like at times that we here and there, and we gotta find like even ground or something, you know.
Mm.
Data is cool. I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. Data is cool. You know, we still seeing that. Oh, books. Okay, what book you get? Oh, federal put. Oh, yeah. We gotta talk about that too. Federal
Mm.
reports of police killing. Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this.
Wow.
Uh,
House of Trump appointment.
I'm just,
Yo.
I be doing research, so I first gotta figure out do I want to read these things because they come from some of these things don't have a focus on what we looking at.
Right.
So I don't like to. I'm going into 2020, or I'm entering 2020 with a focus on watching the things I digest
Mm-hmm.
in my mind. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so my first thing was protecting my mind, my heart, and my soul.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to work on the things I take in, what information anything I take in.
No,
But
yeah, that's good.
yeah, because I think, I just think this has very small reading in it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got conclusions. What the hell?
Yeah.
I might get it. It's a lot. It's a lot. Has It seems like it has a bunch of cases in it. After a series of incidents in which police officers killed four unarmed African Americans, which is Laquan McDonald, Tamir Rice, Freddie Gray, and Michael Brown,
Mm-hmm.
resulting in widespread civic unrest and violent protests. The Department of Justice launched investigations into each incident, including in-depth probes into the police departments behind them. This is the complete and unexpurgated text of their findings.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to know all that.
Nah, but I think we should need to talk about stuff like that. I think that, 'cause what I'm looking at, I was looking at it was something in Virginia is really happening, and
No, you
they
mean in Mississippi?
no, I know about Mississippi, but
Oh,
in Virginia right now, they trying to take away guns,
oh,
and so the First Amendment is going to happen. I don't think it's going down like that because the way how the Commonwealth has been set up ever since its existence, like we talking about centuries ago, I don't think it's going to happen. But it's going to be a fight and everything. There's some people say I should do a show on that. I said I don't know. I got to do some reading. But when Mississippi, yeah.
no, Mississippi. That's a little bit serious. I'm mad. I forgot to mention it this morning when I was live.
So you can
But
mention it right now.
he said, so you can mention it right now. Okay, so apparently they're having an uprising in the prison system because the conditions in the prisons is so deplorable.
Mm-hmm.
So they're reporting out the prisoners apparently got some videos and got some videos sent out. How
Oh.
prisoners are getting videos sent out of the prison, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But they're evidencing how they're being mistreated. The conditions inside of the thing in the prisons itself, and that they're saying that the corrections officers are a gang, and
Mm-hmm.
they're making it
Oh,
difficult to live there.
yeah, I heard about right. Okay, I heard it's and bits and pieces about that. Okay. Mm.
Yeah, so that's the um that's the that's the short version of it. But the images that came out the prison was disgusting. Now, what was interesting when I was watching it is that this was launched by um a woman of can I call them clear people over here? What do we call them over here? What's the
What?
appropriate terminology?
What?
Women of
What?
non-color.
Women non color.
So
Well, I
and
guess well, cleared is
the clear. So it was
go ahead,
spearheaded
clear.
by a clear person because her son is incarcerated in there. So again, we have the inhumane treatment of people of color that only get
Mm-hmm.
brought to the surface when it impacts the clear people.
Mm. But
So
yeah,
hey,
yeah, this been wow, that's great. And you know what? And you know what? The sad thing about Monica, that some of us as a people, we are nonchalant of this, of what's going on, and this been going on for a long time. But but when you talk about it though, no, 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 you gotta understand. They always want to put a blame on us. I mean, some of it. We could blame on us, but I tell people that sometimes you gotta pump the brakes. You gotta see the system for what it is. And I think that sometimes that we go like blame happy. We always blame. Oh, well, you got something to do with it. You gotta. I said no, no, no. Gotta see how the system is. So I urge people. What Monica is really talking about it right now. This is something serious. This has been going on for a long time, and now we talking about 2020. People I'm talking about the people listening, not the one that, not the people in the chat, but the ones listening, also listening too. This is happening. Matter of fact, right this minute.
Well, the part that's disgusting is that um when you incarcerate somebody and you take away their liberty,
Mhm.
right? Aside from those people that are sentenced for life, there is supposed to be a rehabilitation component of their stay in prison. And a lot of people forget about the rehabilitation. If you fail to rehabilitate folk, what are you expecting to do when they come when they are reintroduced into society?
Mhm.
But most people have a mindset that people incarcerated receive 3 good meals a day, and got free room and board. But and some people will just say, I don't care how they're treated while they're in there. They committed a crime. They're just like the forgotten people of society. And all of those are wrong approaches, because the people that house that are responsible, the correction officers, the people that are responsible to work there, their safety is at issue.
Mhm.
It's more involved in that, and people need to be more conscious of that. But it is a situation that
Oh,
is
yeah,
in.
yeah, it is true because, matter of fact, I talk about this on my channel. I forgot what I don't know. It was on I don't know. It was on when I cooked the food or
Mhm.
something. It was something. It was I remember it's like about although 2 years ago, and I talked briefly about that. And then in the chat I got like people, why you care about them? I said, this they human beings too. And then their human rights for a long time, especially us as a people, has been violated. Salute to
Mhm.
you, Tony Smith. And we got to talk about that. We got to fight for their rights too. And there's a lot of us, as you know, throughout the years, even before me and you came into existence, has been locked up for nothing. So that's another part that we don't like talking about. We always say a throwaway the key, but what we actually know, I know people have been locked up and come home. Now, the majority of them, they okay, but there are some that, let's say, of a, let me see, I gotta rephrase this. Let's say, different people. I'm gonna say different people. Scrapbook boxing, what's good? If you want to come into the chat, come in the panel. Tony Smith, you're welcome. The link is in the chat. They come home, they good, they
Mhm.
fine. They education, they get some education. They get a job. Matter of fact, they get a top job. They even have a job waiting for them. And that's another conversation we need to have. Like I said, Scrapbook Boxing and Tony Smith. If you want to join the panel, feel free. The link is in the chat. So I definitely agree, Monica, that we definitely got to talk about this, and I feel that it should be a series. I think that, and I want to see how you feel about this, and even the people in the chat, that we should talk about music as a series, but at the same time, I said besides me and you, it should be handpicked. that people are really serious to talk about it. What do you think about
What do you mean handpicks?
it? Because
And
what I'm saying, I ain't mean to cut you off, Martha. What I'm saying is this, that, okay, I hear you. I hear you, Tony Smith. Could you share my links, please? Appreciate that, Tony Smith. What I'm saying is this, because we got to be honest. Not a lot of our people is willing to deal with this. Even having conversations, this, no.
I don't know. I read the book. I read the book last year, Solitary, and it was about the Angola Four, um,
Yes.
who were incarcerated for 40 years in solitary confinement. And
Oh yeah.
that's when, right, there is a fine line between cruel and unusual punishment. And, even though you incarcerate someone and you take away their freedom, they still have the right to be free from cruel and inhumane treatment. So you have to be conscious of that when you are when we have people in when we have people incarcerated. We took away their freedom. Um, they're not in society roaming with us, but it doesn't mean that we need to treat them like they're any less human.
Mm-hmm.
They have their own vices going into that. The environment has the worst of the worst there. And again, when you really when you suppress people, you
Mm-hmm.
then make for an environment that's not conducive for anyone. So you raise the risk of the safety of the people that work in the facility as well, because there's a frustration there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it has an impact all the way around. I don't know much about this story and it's in depth as of right now. It's just something
Mm-hmm.
I came across last night into this morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Yeah. So, I lost my thought, but what I could say is this, that I hear also that there are some of us as content creators that say that some of us talk about certain things that is old and it needs to be dealt with and talk about. And I would say this, that if there's something that's really happening, I mean, not if, we know that things still happen in our community, we need to address it. Now you still got some content creators that say, well, you need to do something about it and stuff. How do you know if that person ain't do something about it? See, and at the same time too, that we should work on this too. And I know Tony Smith, George Frazier, Scrapbook, even you hear what I'm saying is we gotta learn to do things underground. We gotta stop showing our hand to this oppressed system because they could continue to counter us. Now, some of us can get on the sideline. I mean, few of us, and we could work on certain
What
things.
are we actually showing when we showing our
No,
hand?
I'm not, no, 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 no. I'm just going by. I'm just going by what certain people are saying because like for me, they actually people tell me say underrated. We want to see what certain things what you do to talk to people and stuff like that. Nah, sometimes I show, sometimes I don't. I don't want to show that. I
I
don't
think
want.
what we have, I think what we have evidence of is that we're not organized. So I don't know what we're showing. We're just showing lack of organization. You know,
Yeah.
maybe this is my year of protest. I went and I saw white folk gathering to do clear people. They were protesting an aquarium. I
Mm-hmm.
joined in. I gave footage to show how they prep for it. Then
Mm-hmm.
I stumbled upon the Weinstein protest that they got out here in Manhattan
Mm-hmm.
Thursday evening, and they had a protest going on. Similar conditions. These people are not, the clear people are not getting arrested at
Uh-huh.
their protest. You
Uh-huh.
understand? They have a different kind of organization. They're silent. They're silent. They're stiff. It's creepy and eerie, but it's not with the same intensity that we have at our protests when you see black folk gathered, upset and outraged because we have a young man of color taken out by the police department or by
Uh-huh.
a police officer.
Mhm. Yeah, and I think the one thing too, when I do a series that the elders and the OGs about how you gotta step up. I falls in the OG status too, so as for me, I'm okay. I'm okay, Tony Smith. Thank you so much. Thanks for asking, brother. As always, I always commend of your existence and everything. It's just for me that I know I have to do more as an OG for our people, you know. And so there's there are going to be things that I go do differently from 2019, and I'm going to do that. But at the same time, and Tony, share the link that to towards so if people want to get on the panel, they can. Thank you so much, but I appreciate that. And so I'm gonna do things differently. It's gonna be sometimes I'm gonna let you know that, oh, underrated. I'm doing this right now, and it's gonna be at times I'm not gonna say it because I have to understand the climate of our people right now, and the climate of our people, like you said. And it's not like I'm agreeing with Monica. So people, oh, you agree with a black woman. Oh, wow, you are a simp. Now, let's get that out the way and stuff. But that's part of the reason is because we're disorganized. And it really is. Some of us are everywhere, and that is the problem. Brother Rob, peace to you. Good brother Rob, the dean for our people. And so we have to learn to embrace constructive ideas, new ideas. And hopefully there's like some old constructive ideas we could transform to the new ideas to up to this time. And that's what I'm working for. And I feel that is very important. And that's why sometimes our kids is everywhere too. Because they're not getting the nourishment, the cultural nourishment that they should. And so I want to do whatever I can for that, do things differently, to see things what really is. Not just, okay, I'm just gonna react on everything and that's nah. Cause that's mess up. That's mess us up too. So, Brother Rod, if you want to get on the panel, that's up to you. The link is in the chat. Feel free. Be more than welcome. So, you can go ahead, Mark, and talk.
No, I didn't want to get you off your square. I just was giving you company up here since you figured out how to go live.
Oh,
So what was
thank you.
you using before? What was you using before StreamYards? Because you said you didn't know how to go live on it.
No, I didn't know you got Streamlabs. I never did Streamlabs.
Oh, you.
I was trying to hook up Streamlabs, but I couldn't. So,
So you were going live before on Streamlabs.
No, I was going live. I was doing this, right? I was doing stream yards, right? Then they said I had to like pay. Then what happened was they said put in my codes, and I put in my code, and I'm back on Streamline. That's right on Stream Yards. Add you, brother Rob. Here you go, brother Rob. You on it? That's what. So I'm gonna stick to this till I find out how to hook up on Streamlabs.
So you paid for this?
Nope.
Okay. All right. That's
No,
it.
but not. Nah, because
No,
no,
that's
because
it. That's a no. It's good. It's a negative. It's okay.
no. Let me tell you. Like they let you be on a certain limits of time, and and then they ask you to pay.
Oh, okay. No, I just because I use it. I used it the other day to do a panel, but I don't
Oh, okay.
plan on using it because I read it was 20 hours free. So I was like, I can do panel style and use it, but I don't have to go live every time with it. So that was good for me.
Right, that's
But
cool. So, but Streamlabs is free, right?
Streamlabs is free, but I don't know if you could do panel style on
You
Streamlabs.
you have
I
to
Okay.
have a
pay.
call-in number,
Hold
but
on.
nobody can ever call in. There's other
Oh,
people join. Say hi to everybody.
oh, what's up, brother Rob? What's up, Art? Thanks for
Man,
joining the panel.
You
peace,
have to
family.
pay.
Just wanted to, pop in and say what's up. You know, what I'm saying especially to you, and peace, good brother Art, and peace and love to you, Queen. Mo Justice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
yeah. Peace to
we
everybody
we
too.
we yeah we usually chop it up in the chat room, but it's nice to be on the panel with you, Mo. But just wanted to just get on the panel with you and drop a line, let you know I'm still here. We still
Okay.
family, and man, I'm optimistic for 2020. Man, that's what I try to
Yeah.
be. I try to be an optimist at all times. So I'm optimistic
hmm
for 2020.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
optimistic too. I just want to do things differently. That's it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Just on
yeah.
a side note, real quickly, while you guys were on the subject, it's $25 when when you pass 20 hours, and then they give you unlimited time. So and
Okay.
you get that notice too when you start approaching towards the end. Like if you got
hmm
like 2 hours left in your account,
hmm
so you got to go in where it says my account or something like that, and it tells you how many hours you have left. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
something too. So I pay the 20. I pay I think yes 25. I pay that a month.
That's $25 a month.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's weird because I think Zoom is like 14 or something like that, 14 or 15.
Something like that's what I heard too.
But I just don't
Can
like
you
the
I
get
fact that
Zoom to work?
yeah, but I think the issue is you don't get to see icons unless somebody else has Zoom, I think,
okay.
or have a yeah, because I'd rather have people see their icons. That's why I went with Streamlabs. And then plus two, I
Hmm.
heard that some people can really infiltrate your your uh, your panel just like they did with Hangouts. So I didn't really. I'd rather just pay the 25 and work on my hours and things. So that was about it, y'all. I know y'all are talking about something else.
No. It's good to know. I think sooner or later I want to get the string labs. I really do. That's my goal. But that's gonna be down the road though. I'm
Yeah,
trying to.
but I was drawn by the title, and I heard what you said. You know that you're gonna be doing things differently in 2020. So for people that know me, I mean, of course, JT, you know me, right?
Yeah.
I had been falling back. I really wasn't engaging in all of this back and forth with people. You know what I'm saying? On the
hmm
debate side, and streams of thought and things of that nature,
Yeah.
right? So
hmm
the change I'm gonna be making this year, I'm gonna let people exactly know where I stand and what I stand for and what I stand against.
Mm.
Yeah.
See, my father, he taught me this when I was a young man. What make you a man is more along the lines of what you say no to, not what you say yes to.
hmm
You see? And I'm no longer allowing people to feel comfortable, justified in shitting on the black community in any imagination known to man.
Yeah.
You will not be allowed to be on YouTube shitting on the black community and think Brother Rob gonna allow you to do it in comfort. It's not gonna happen.
Well,
So
I hear that.
that's what I'm gonna be doing differently on
Okay.
YouTube. I'm gonna be adding my voice to to the phrase, so to speak.
Well, I could say for me, as each and everyone know, and even ones in the chat, I suffered 2 losses back to back last year. And so there actually people has came to me through YouTube and say, yeah, Underrated, man, you know, what you think about this, what you think about that, man. You know, I'm here for our people. And and you know, so the back and forth that you told my brother Rob and stuff, even Low Justice and Art, you see it yourself. I have not engaged in it. I refuse to engage myself in it. So basically, I've been looking and I've been seeing, and I'll be seeing quite a few things. And for me, I had to take a longer reflection, you know. And for me, it's that I'm gonna do things different on my channel. It's gonna be certain things like, you know, I already talked to Scrapple Boxing. I'm gonna get more about boxing. You know what I mean? That's part of me. I'm going like, you know, the fellowship thing. I'm not gonna do it every Sunday. No, I'm not. I'm gonna take care of myself, and then wherever I want to do it, I'm gonna do it. And you know, certain times I'm gonna do solos. I'm letting people right now. I'm doing solos. Don't look for me to be doing no panels. Only time I do panels when I feel like it. It ain't gonna be like, come on, Underrated. Nah, you know. And so I see for me is that I just want us more to think constructively instead of individually and together. And to understand that us as a people, we have a lot at stake. And I want people to understand this, that I'm talking as a family thing now. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, I don't want people to think I'm sounding corny. I lost 2 back to back. Right now, I don't have no more parents. My younger brother is gone in my heart. You know what I'm saying? I got brothers and sisters in their own way, they struggling. And we trying to pull ourselves together. Our cousins, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot, you know, to deal with. And especially seeing our people in disarray. You hear what I'm saying? So for me, all I can say for me, I gotta come from a different mindset. I gotta come from, hey, I gotta do whatever I can just to be there to do what's right. Stand up and be counted. And then if the ones do not, and the ones who do not want to deal with that, okay, I'm not losing no sleep over it. I just want to be there for people. Just like she stays sleep talking about that. If you don't want to hear, don't deal. And it's true. And it's true. And so for me, if you're not willing to have empathy for your next brother or your sister, for their circumstances, wherever they're in, you're not for your people. You're not for your family. You're not for your family. You're not for yourself. You're not for your family. You're not for your people. And that's the way it is. This ain't no cakewalk. This ain't nothing. We gotta stop being content happy that we want to be right. We gotta stop getting the same ones time and time again. We have to understand to reach out to others. And it goes for everything that I'm saying, it goes for me too. And then when you reach out to the ones that they don't want to, hell with them. But I know that things gotta be differently for me, SJ. It's gotta be different. We gotta fight, P. We gotta be, you know, it's like boxing, you know. We fighting and everything. Okay, no problem. I got you, brother. We fighting, but we ain't winning. You know what I'm saying? We gotta switch it up or something. You know what I'm saying? You know, we keep on jabbing and jabbing instead of coming with the offense to win the fight. Are we gonna put our combinations together? Are we gonna throw some hooks? What are we doing? What are we doing? Are we there to win? To win the match? Or are we
I
just
hope he
there?
comes
Or we
back.
just there? Yeah, he'd be back.
Yeah, because I think he said something that was very
Yeah, he said he's
encouraging.
yeah. Hmm.
Because as you do begin a new decade or you begin a new year, you start to reevaluate. You reflect on your past and
Hmm.
see how you can move forward. So to say, I think uh, that's very very much needed on these social platforms. You need to have voices that are willing to be the dissenting voice on an issue, to be the no, and to explain why you're in the no, in the no situation, why you're saying no.
Right.
So I think that's it would be nice, it would be nice to hear more of to hear more from the opposing position, but um I don't think that there are no that we have very few people saying no, or people saying I'm not going to contribute to this negative vision that you're giving of people of color. I just think that we had a poor way of communicating or accepting communication from someone who had a different opinion
Hmm.
than the person. So that's what needs to be worked on, because I believe that's another part, because I'm not going to say the no part is not an issue that needs to be addressed
Hmm.
or needs to be put out there more, but we also need to have a way of communicating effectively where we respect one another. There has to be some order to the conversation.
Yeah. Go ahead. You don't come in, brother Art. Oh, let me see. I don't think I.
You gotta hit the you gotta
Yeah,
always
yeah.
bring the people in.
I know. I keep on forgetting. I'm sorry, brother Art.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm over here on the road. Every time we get on, I'm always like occupied, but I'm like, okay, now I get to
Yeah.
come through,
Yeah.
and yeah, but hey, everybody's gonna have to do things that's best for them.
Mm.
You know, I mean, I would probably just try to put something out there that people just need to really focus on their personal life. Things that they can actually touch and feel and see,
Hmm.
because we don't know what's going on behind these computer screens. People
Hmm.
say things and feel certain ways, but you can't let that really change your whole genetic makeup based on cyber stuff.
Yeah.
You have a lot of people lying on these YouTube streets. A lot of people, even seem supportive, that kind of stuff. So you got to take some of that stuff with a grain of salt. Do the role play, because you got to believe. I mean, this is our television. This is the new television. You get to actually interact with your soap operas and your talk show. You get to actually chime in rather than yell at the screen. Pretty soon, I don't know if they have it right now, but they're probably going to start doing Wheel of Fortune on YouTube. You never know, man.
Yeah.
So,
Right. No.
but as far as the back and forth and stuff like that, half of my approach, I'm always trying to take the bull by the horns. And
Mm.
energy is energy, so I would try to move certain energies
Yeah.
in a better direction. Sometimes when people have all these different ideals and things that's out there, the ideals might be kind of out there, but the energy is pure.
Hmm.
So you want to be able to steer the ideals in such a way where the energy is not wasted.
Mm.
So,
Right.
if anybody has like the magic formula for that, I'm quite sure there'd be a millionaire.
Right.
But it would be nice to just give it an attempt to try to keep that energy, especially around our people.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's one thing to have energy and say crazy things, but it's another thing we have no energy at all.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you can start panicking.
Yeah. Yeah. And my channel, I want to be a continued growth. I want to be a continued that people feel comfortable. That we can talk about anything, as Brother Art and sisters and Queen Mo, and and it's going to be continued. It's going to be like that. But at the same, we could disagree. Like Tony, I like what he said. He said it's all right to disagree, long as it's not disrespectful, long as it's in a respectful manner, and that's all I'm asking for. We could disagree, long as it's a respectful manner. But as I keep on saying this, I'm keep emphasizing that let's be more smart. Let's try to be. Let's develop the will to understand that the times that we're in right now.
Shout out to Brother Tony Smith, because I can't really get into YouTube, so I can't see the chat or anything. Maybe from back here.
Oh, so. Yeah. So, but and that's what it's all about. For me, I can't talk on. I could talk for the underrated one. Because all this is happening right now. We hurting ourselves, and I'm not just talking about people going back and forth again. Not talking about that, but we have to learn to reach out. We have to learn to reach out, and in a certain disagreement, find out what it is. You never know. We could most likely we could find a solution, and we could work. And if I had to use myself again, I use myself. No problem.
I've been down your road. Probably remember a couple of years ago, my mom, my grandmother passed away 2 months apart.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
you're not the Lone Ranger, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, I'm still fighting some of that stuff with other relatives. So.
Yeah, it don't stop. That's what you don't understand. People say it never leaves. You know what I mean? Art, I don't have to tell you. It be at times that certain things I can't do. I just can't. And so for me, I just, like I said, 2020, I'm just going to be here. I'm just going to be here. That's it. Whatever opportunity is, that's what I'm gonna deal with. That's how it is. Zeus the Flipper one. What's good? Thanks for coming. Appreciate that. Mark, you can come in and talk, because sometimes I can run my mouth too much and everything. I like Daytona 500 and everything. Yeah, and again, I want y'all, the ones in the chat, I want you to check out each other channels and build. Oh, don't you?
Yeah, shout out to Monique Hill and George Frazier too. I'm just doing that because I can't type in the chat.
Oh, okay, I got you. Hey,
then,
don't tell me. No, go ahead, Art.
Oh, we got Jay Shine up in here too.
I can't believe it. It must be 2020. I see Jay Shine, the one and only Jay Shine. What's good, brother? Always good to see you, Phil.
Good to see you too. Check good one too. What's up, Art? What's up, brother?
Doing too.
Yeah, two of my favorite people, man. Hey, what's up, Hey, JT? I always want to apologize to you. I'll be busy. I actually can't stay long. I gotta go. I'm going out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about 8:20. I gotta get out of here. Supposed to be somewhere tonight. But I just wanted to come through and just, show some love, man. Say what's up to you. Happy New Year to you.
Thank you.
Wish you and your family a prosperous New Year. And
Thank you.
I'm trying to connect with you more. You know what I mean? Art, man, you my brother, you know that. And only message I have to say, man, is look, it's a brand new year.
Mm-hmm.
We got blood in our veins.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's never over until we dead, fam. So everybody get on their horse and ride, man. Let's go ahead and get this paper.
Yeah.
And like I said on my channel, let's get to that purple. I want brothers to get that guap, get their money up and start working with each other and start politicking with each other. And let's start building a code of conduct, man. Because right now it's our time. Generation X, we the leaders right now. All right. We the men. We the grown-ups.
Mm-hmm.
So all the young ones are looking at us. And if we don't have our shit together, why should they respect us or listen to us? You feel me? So anyway, yeah, that's all my little spill. I just wanted to say peace to you and thanks for letting me come up.
Yeah, and I appreciate it. Hopefully we could link up more, man. You and Art. You know what I'm saying? Because the brothers go, like you said, the brothers got to step up. And like I said, I'm willing to put myself out there 2020. I'm willing.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, let's get this content rolling, get some real good ideas, progressive ideas,
Yes.
grown-up ideas, you know what I mean? And grown-up commentary out here, and I just want to say salute to the chat. Oh shit, Tony Smith's in the chat room. What's up, Tony Smith? Monica, I see you, girl. Anyway, man, I gotta go. I just had to come up and say hello because
I appreciate that.
Because I've been getting your emails and shit, man. So I just felt bad if I didn't come up at least say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw my man Art here, so I had to say hi. Give me an opportunity to talk to both of you brothers. But
Well, I appreciate you, fam.
Appreciate that.
Y'all be good. And anybody, man, I'll probably do a live tomorrow. There's some shit I need to address, but I'm gonna do it in a grown-up way, a deep way, not an immature way. We're gonna have a real conversation tomorrow on my channel. And and now it's time for me to step my content up and get back to doing, or at least get to doing what I want to do on my channel.
Okay, but Jay Sean, I want you to stay a few seconds. Anybody that I ain't gonna say the word, but anybody that wants to build with Jay Sean, I recommend it. Go to his channel, hit the button, and let's build.
Yeah, I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that, brother. My man. Man. Hey, Art, we'll talk. Me and Art, you know how we do. Y'all be good, man. Y'all have a safe Saturday if y'all going out,
do the
man.
same.
Have a good time and wear a condom. I'm out.
All right.
Yeah. It's Jimmy time.
Yeah, wrap
Jimmy.
it up. Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy. Throwing the Jim. Yeah, throwing the Jims, y'all brothers. Throwing the Jims. Please, throwing the Jims. And then also, people, before we continue, I want you to go to my brother Art channel and Bill.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get I think I kind of figured out my purpose a little bit. It's mainly clarity. Because I do hear the disagreements. I do hear all the back and forths, and I always find that disagreements are mainly missing information. Most of the time, so missing information. You're trying to figure out what this food talking about. Thinking about that. I'm like, huh? And it's like, okay, let me. And then the person that's being disagreed upon, usually they're not able to articulate. So then later on, it becomes more of a shouting match because that's the only language we know or the expressions we know. So what I'm trying to do is just get more people to start explaining things in a more responsible way, more clarity, and then maybe if there is still a fight afterwards, at least you have some meat to chew on. Because the back and forth just mean that you ain't got nothing else to say.
Yeah. But I think that for me, as Yeah, Tony, but I respect you. I just want to let you know, Tony Smith. Besides you doing, I respect what you stand for too. So I had to put that out there. But I would say this, or as me being a Gemini, as you already know, I got quite a few purpose. So I just gotta take one purpose at a
Mm-hmm.
time. I do. I got multiple purpose, family, and I'm very very sure now. Do I know what time I'm gonna bring it? I can't tell you that, but I know this much that we gotta finish up the I'm still gonna do underrated music talk with me, you, Muhammad, the one about the Latin thing. We gotta finish that up. And
Is he okay? Because he's supposed to be in the hospital again. Last time I heard.
I think he's in a hospital again. I think. I'm not sure, but
I bet you that's
I'm
the one that's
trying to
gonna
check
pop
it.
up.
Yeah,
He's
so
probably gonna pop up. I think we're talking him up right now.
yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, that's trying to get this. So but I don't want to do the same stuff all the time. That's the thing
Right.
that I'm starting really understanding when people come in, they want to see something with some variety, something that's worth listening to,
Yeah.
because it seems like a lot of us in our YouTube spaces are trying to duplicate the scenarios of the name calling and back and forth
Hmm.
because they know that's what a lot of people want to see.
Right.
But
Hmm.
I think people also want to see, you still want to do the whole back and forth thing, but I think sometimes they want to see stuff like yours, stuff like Prophet of Thought,
Hmm.
you know. So they just want different things, because when your mind is in that mindset of where I have to just keep going back and forth,
Hmm.
you start to kind of internalize.
Hmm.
You might even take it out on your kids or your job, your what do you call it, your coworkers.
Hmm.
So I'm starting to, I mean, I'm having these conversations and back chats and trying to get a feel of what people are looking for, and that's usually the consensus. But they're not going to get away. They're not going to get away from the back and forth stuff because I think that's. I mean, you got Fred and Esther. You got Thelma and JJ.
Hmm.
You got George Jefferson and Helen Willis. We you have all those things that kept those shows going for a while. So there's always going to be
Right.
that kind of thing,
Hmm.
but
Yeah.
apparently the applause and the laughter have to go away sometimes so you can find out what to do to put some money in your pocket
Yeah.
or feed your family,
Yeah.
you know, or even stay
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah. Like, but ever since I'm not all the way back. I'll be all the way back soon. But you notice that I've been doing series, and I feel like when I do series, I be bringing different things, so people can reflect, and also they could like, okay, I get what you say, Underrated, and that was my thing to bring. That's what I bring temporarily to the table. Am I gonna do series in the future? Yeah, because I'm thinking about doing the OGs and the elders, but the OGs and elders is going to be a grand premiere. I probably do one before that, but it's going to be a grand premiere, so watch out for that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm doing the next one I'm doing is going to be about the women boomers.
Uh,
So I got to find me some. We don't have any women boomers on like YouTube,
Not really.
huh?
Not
Because
really.
I said, wow, we got a few male boomers,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
women boomers, nah, I
yeah.
couldn't. I was asking around, so now I have to dig from other sources.
Well, okay.
So,
Yeah.
because we need to find out what the women boomers have to say about these situations in our community too. Only
Yes, I
one that
agree
I
on that.
know is Silks BBB Scratching. She says she's a boomer. So, but we need to get some of the commentary on that because
Yeah.
We hear everybody else.
Mm. But you know, Rainy Woman, she was on early this morning.
Oh, okay. I probably didn't catch it. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
she talking about I forgot what it was, but it was very interesting, very interesting. You know,
Rainy Woman.
you know, yeah, Rainy, yeah. I see her lately. I said, oh, got the hookup and everything. I said, okay,
That's the
you're
twin.
too,
Called the twin.
yeah. Watch your mouth. Nah, nah, it's all good. Nah, but and it's funny that you know, lately, you know, and it's good that we see energy like that, you know, see energy like Rainy Woman and stuff, but we need to hear that, you know, and to go hand in hand with sometimes us as men talk about, you know, and even Monica, you know, even like Monique Hill, you know, stuff like that. So there's some, but Tony Smith said that he think there's some exist. We're talking about the women boomers.
Yeah, I mean, there's Olivia R. See, the thing is, when I want to be the panel that I want to put together
Mm-hmm.
is linear. I want it to be more. I want it to be very linear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm, I can play along with the circular type stuff, but
Right.
when I have questions out there, I want that stuff to be straight up answered,
Right.
not all over
Mm-hmm.
the place. Because that's how people. I think some people just get tired and frustrated on some of that stuff too.
Yeah.
You know, it's probably good sometimes, but I think when you want some direct answers, it's almost like was it whack-a-mole?
Mm-hmm.
When you try to hit the thing and the hit pops up, but you can never get it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah. You know. Yeah, that's true though, and that's what I'm really aiming for. I want to like have certain like this right now is great because we talking and we getting direct answers, and what I'm looking for, I know it's not going to happen like that in the chat sometimes to get straight answers and so they could pay attention. Other conversations was really going on to stay on pace and everything. That's gonna be hard, but I'm reaching. I'm reaching.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's 2020, so we got a little reset again. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm watching it. Yeah, some
Yeah.
lessons I've learned. I mean, I definitely learned some lessons. And uh, should I just call it Black YouTube or R YouTube?
I said all YouTube. Let's black YouTube. Ugh, you know, say our YouTube.
Yeah, like saying Black Twitter. You know.
Right. That's our Twitter. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but
Gotta
I've
get
learned
away.
some lessons. I've seen some, observed some things. Certain people. I just learned. I mean, I think I learned the biggest thing I've learned. But excuse me, our YouTube is honesty.
Mhm.
People are not who they say they are.
No, you're not.
Don't believe it.
Don't believe the hype. Right, yeah. I see some things myself. I be, you know, ever since I've been like, I said mini exile, you know, I see some things like, whoa. I had to take
Yeah,
back once. I had to like, I was taken back like, huh? What? Who?
and it can
Yeah.
get dangerous too. So,
Yes, it is. Right. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah.
so
Get
yeah.
dangerous, man. Like, you know.
But if something happened, they can't say I didn't warn them.
hmm You know, you got some people, Dawson, like somebody saying the panel, um, come to ya, come, I'm gonna meet where you at. Excuse me, where you at? I'm like, come on. And like,
Yeah, that's about it, man. But the saddest part, man, like our situation where we lost our moms and family members,
Mm-hmm.
they still come at you. That's what gets me. It's like, you don't have any respect for a person that lost their loved one. You still come with
Yeah.
BS.
Mm-hmm.
We got some sick people behind. That's why I was saying we got some sick people behind these computers, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They do.
So I
And
probably got another. I probably only got about another year of this because I'm going to be changing jobs, and I think that doesn't really help when I'm doing this. Well, I might leave some of my content up,
okay.
but I'll be doing more focusing on some real stuff.
Okay.
Some real, like big things.
Yeah. Well, if you ever want to mention it, that's my channel. You're welcome.
Oh yeah, I'm going into administration, so
That's big. Right.
so you got no time for no YouTube stuff with doing that.
Right, exactly. It's so funny that I was talking to my second oldest brother, and he was asking what you doing and stuff. Like I said, I don't know. I said I'm just waiting it out and everything. And but one of my purpose is like just go different places and just help, you know. And I don't know, whatever leads me, that's the way it is, you know. So looking for, some possibilities open up.
But my overall thing that I keep emphasizing,
Mm.
as far as energy,
Mm-hmm.
you got some young brothers with energy. You got to stick around and wait for your opportunity to put the energy in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm noticing a lot of people try to shut down young brothers' energy,
Yes, I agree on that.
and that's the thing where it's very, we growing up as young men, seeing that kind of stuff. How when you have low energy, anybody can just take over you at any time.
Yeah.
So, say for example, if somebody came out and said that, we need to burn the community and all that kind of stuff, you already know that these fools don't mean that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't mean it. So, you got to let them get out of the system.
Mm-hmm.
Find a better way because everybody's different. You can't say the same thing to a
Right.
white person. Stay no to drugs and stay in school don't apply to everybody.
Right.
So you got to really listen to it. You got to really listen and really try to understand why this person's saying this. And then
Mm-hmm.
finally, when they figured out that all that stuff that they're saying is, it's it's not really doable, or if they find it, then you're ready to give them what they need to hear.
Mm-hmm.
But trying to just do all the whole shutting down type stuff, all they're gonna do is come back on another form of energy that you may not be able to handle,
Right.
or they may not be able to handle.
Yeah.
So it's a lot out there, man, that we have to really uh, try to solve in a different ways.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of hard but sad. But the thing I have to look at is the actual results and the victory stories that I want to tell.
Yeah.
I really want to have some triumphant stories on how we defeated this and how we overcame that.
Yeah.
That's what I constantly keep looking at. You know, People don't like the way sausage is made, but people still eat it.
Right.
I mean, I don't know if people out there in the chat have ever seen hot dogs, hot dog plant. That stuff is not pink. It's
Mm-hmm.
gray.
Right.
If they didn't put food color in it, you'd be eating gray hot dogs. Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Gray hot dogs.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I could tell you what I've been doing ever since losses that I've been through. What I've been doing, like wherever I make at every point, I've been doing it anyway. I've been doing it, but I've been doing a lot. I mean, more. That wherever young one that I see that walking by themselves, I'm trying to talk to them. Or even in a group. You know, I'm trying to talk to them, you know, where they head at. You know, make sure they all right. You know? And some do I get pushed back? Yes. But I found out that as you go more on your point, they going through a lot. And sometimes that, you know, the grown-ups, we don't want to pay attention to that. Like we want to, like you say, you want to shut them down because we don't think they don't know what they're talking about. No, you gotta hear them. They go through pain. And at times they help me, you know? And it be at times I be shake my head hot, you know, when they reach out to certain grown-ups and they turn their head. I get case in point. I went to Wawa 2 weeks ago. I said, man, I feel like at the house. I want to give me a sandwich. So I took the bus, got me a sandwich. There was a young guy. I already know he lives like around the corner. So he trying to talk. I said, what happened? You know, he said, my brother had my key and I can't get in the house and I gotta wait for him. He's on this way. I said, yeah. So I asked, you know, his next door neighbor, could I stay at the house till he get there? And I call and just turn away. I said, well, if you want me to, I'll wait for you. He said, you would? And then, you know, kind of find out. I said, I broke up with my girlfriend. You know, my grades are slipping. And it seems like my parents don't like it. I'm hearing what I'm coming from. And by talking to him for 35 minutes till his brother got there, he was okay. He said, thank you, Mr. Thomas. I said, don't thank me. I thank you, you know, to listen, you know, to be there. And he was on my mind all that night. And I see him like maybe a few days after that. I said, are you okay? He said, I'm fine. I'm all right. So basically, he wants somebody to talk to him and hear him out. And at times, that sometimes us as grown-ups and of our people, we don't want to take the time. We just don't.
Yeah, I hear you, brother.
We just don't. We just don't. So that's one of my purposes that I wanted to reach out to the young ones wherever I can. No, thinking it's not about me. No, it's not about me. It's about them. Make sure they okay. Make sure that they count. No. Oh.
I'm in the store. Sorry about that. I don't want to.
That's all right. What you getting? And like I said, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Dog. This yours truly, the underrated one, the number one grinder, Chef JT, not just chef in the kitchen. I be chefing them information, respects the voiceless ones, also respect the voiceless ones, family. Oh yeah, I forgot to put this down. Oh, go on it. Shout out to the LDBC. That stands for Lions Den Boxing Community. Shout out to the LDBC. Stands for Lions Den Boxing Community, also basketball community. So shout out to my second family. Respect our sisters. Yep. So we will wait till Art get back because he at the store. He getting some things. Look like he's riding, so he probably get some food and everything. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thanks for coming. And whoever came in the chat, whoever come in the chat, you want to get on the panel, feel free. I can stay a little longer. So we'll wait for Art to get back and everything. Oh, they go Art right there. See that clear Cali. Oh, he muted himself back. But yeah, so
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to get in the car. Oh, geez, to get some clear
okay.
sound here. But I hear you, man. I'm tired.
You
I
sound tired.
had to buy some stuff for my son, and then I gotta
Oh,
go to another wedding.
oh wow.
So that's another thing too.
Mm.
Went to another one a month ago.
Okay.
These are my in-laws. Can you believe my ex-in-laws?
Oh, wow.
So I had to pay my respects. Well, this one is a little easier
Okay.
because I don't have to. Because the other one I had to be in it, but this one here I can just, put on a little regular suit or something and just shake a few hands and head out.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what rest look like. See, it's weird, man. You know how some people, you think that you're gonna rest or relax, but it's kind of hard to rest and relax when you still got stuff on your mind that you need to do.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So it's like, when did you really get that rest?
Yeah.
When I go to another state or country, I still got something in my mind that I have to take care of when I get back. So I'm just not a good vacationer or a relaxer, even though I used to get relaxer for my Jerry curl in the 80s. Okay, that was my little corny joke. So
it's funny.
But, yeah, I had that weather is very weird out here because it looks very clear, but still there is no sun. Like no sun exposed. We can't really see it. And then the actual clouds.
Yeah.
People need to know the difference between natural clouds and what was the other one? Chemical clouds. Because they got these chemtrails so cold, man. I mean, they got it down to a science now. You can just put your lines across, in the certain areas, have them cross. Then later on they expand and they turn into clouds. It's crazy, man. And then you got to see the depthness. Like you can see the real ones behind there. And what happens, according to what's been going on with that, it seems like they are lowering the what do you call it, the temperature even more, like in rapid times. It'd be hot like on one day and then like super cold the next. Rather than having it. It's not a gradual thing.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I tell you, when I left this morning, it was nice. The sun is out and everything. I was like, it felt like spring out here in Virginia. I'm like, but Virginia weather is crazy though. Sometimes it could be sunny, then like a few hours later it be cold. But so far, it's nice. I don't know. Yeah, good old Commonwealth.
Now, let me see. My history is good. So George Washington is really from Virginia, right?
That's what I heard.
Okay.
Slave owner.
I know. Matter of fact, his teeth was one of his slaves.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They found. I was like, damn. He took the slave's teeth.
Yep.
And put it in his mouth.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
Isn't it, man? You know, most of the people don't understand. 1/3 of the presidents, they were slave owners.
And I had a long talk with shout out to DC and Paradox for the channel Code Breakers. Had a long talk with him about people that are non-black people use the N-word.
Mm-hmm.
And me, you know, I feel a certain way, especially if he's supposed to be my homie.
Right.
Right. And he was explaining how, you know, certain areas, you know, like certain neighborhoods, it's okay with it with black and non-black folks, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I understood what he was saying. But my whole thing was, apparently they know what's right and what's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
They know, you know, you should know the history behind that by now.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that that is still kind of reminding me is that for people to want to do that, say that so badly, they just don't have a heart for us. I really believe that. I don't think they really, because you know, like, why would you're not really in these people's culture per se, but you know a little bit of history behind that culture.
Right.
And you want to bypass that history just to say the word that disenfranchised that culture, just because you heard it in a hip hop song,
right,
or whatever else. I just think that they don't have a heart for it. You know, they rather embrace the degrading things that we do to ourselves. They embrace that, man.
Yeah, I think they see it as a sport.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna sit there and correct people.
Right.
You're gonna say what you say, but I'm going to say something about it.
Mm-hmm.
I will point it out. I'm not blind. I'm not gonna smile and rock my head to it just because you said it and you got blonde hair and blue eyes or whatever you look like.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know, we got too many ancestors that died behind that.
A lot. Yeah, that's right. Millions
I mean,
and millions.
They heard that name before they were hung, killed, slaughtered, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
And even down to the Jim Crow as well.
Yep.
It's too much behind it to where, you know, that stuff is in our DNA. That's why you got people that are like maybe 13 or even 12 that still will beat a dude up, call him the N-word. Just think about that. 2012.
Yeah. Right. And then you think about young teenagers, right? And then, you know, the Jim Crow laws, you know, back then, it's not long ago. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not. But
yeah, so that's the stuff that it's kind of hard to do a big platform on it because people are gonna do what they do.
Yeah.
But it's just a little sad and a little disappointing that us as a black people accept it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, whereas people on the other end will call you that N-word when they just, you know, pissed off at you.
Yeah. And
So
then
it's
when
like,
they get No, go ahead.
I'm just saying they're just trying to have it both ways.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't do that with our struggle. Like
No, you
Sheena
can't.
was here one time. Remember, Steve said we both were talking about how they feed off of our struggle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, they make money off of our struggle. I mean, the
Yes.
fact that, you know, you got sisters being displayed in so many negative ways, they getting paid for this.
Yes.
They laughing too. The whole ghetto fabulous type stuff and the finger pop and neck. They're making money off of this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the brothers that's sitting there, you know, doing all kinds of things that you know you wouldn't do in front of your grandparents.
Right. Yeah.
They're getting paid for this.
Mm.
Stuff that you wouldn't do in church or in a mosque. They're getting paid for it, man.
Yeah.
And we're not even asking or even trying to make sense of it. We're just like, oh yeah, that's what happens. If that's what happens, shouldn't you get put? If I was going to degrade myself or whatever it is, I gotta get paid for that.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get me on some kind of world star hip hop and all that kind of stuff. They're getting all the views and whatever it is, and they get the money.
You know, it's so funny that it was last year. I never forget this. It was one of the lives I was doing, one of the fellowship lives I was doing. That was one of the times I cooked a big dinner. I never forget because you was the first one showed up. And I was watching on TV. It was a Chinese family was acting like us. Say the N-word.
Yeah.
And it was actually black. Our people was clapping. And I was like looking, I never forget. I was like, that was one of the few times I made up my own drink. And I look at the bottle, it's like I just want to throw the TV. We need you to, and these are not young people, family. These are grown-ups. And I'm saying, you let them degrade it. And like you, and that's an excellent point that you brought up, Brother Art. They getting paid to degrade us. We ain't getting nothing. And
Yeah.
I had to actually call the TV like, okay, you're gonna do the fellowship within an hour. And I meant to bring it up, but it's like maybe wasn't meant for me to bring it up. But it was like, it was like, and then you gotta talk about the homosexuals. Then you got the gay and the lesbians, and but they have rights. And our ancestors had fought hard to have a certain part of rights of liberty for us as a people to have. And we would just perform ourselves. And then so when we tell them about the history, like me and you and a few others, they want to give me, you gotta understand. No. You have to understand the history. There are actually brothers and sisters in the 1900s and 20s that you already know, brother, that they had to do things to get paid because there wasn't hardly no opportunities there. And as you say too, that if our ancestors, millions of our ancestors, I'm talking about the famous and not so famous, had died, slaughtered, get hanged for nothing. And it seems that we don't want to bring that up because there are some to say it's old, it's ancient, it's the past. But they fail to understand that what you're doing right now, it does resonate our history. And that part pissed me off. You can go get into that, my brother.
Oh yeah. Just making my way back in town.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gee. It's a lot to unpack. Uh, and I guess you just got to stay on your grind and stay consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know, some things that are going on YouTube, they got to keep doing. They got to keep things going.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, especially if it's working for them, and then find the next new thing to scrap about or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I have to give them their props though. You know, they capture the attention of the people,
Yeah.
and they're making their money or whatever it is. So I have to give them their props on
Mm-hmm.
that. But when that stuff kind of dies down, you know, I mean, we would hope that people have other, what do you call it, other things to really contribute to their mental repertoire. You know,
Facts.
that's because that's the part where when you don't have those things, they got you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they not the people that's doing YouTube, but I'm just talking about the society at large.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot, and like Jay Shine was saying, is that you know, we're gonna say the millennials are gonna be looking at the Generation X for answers. Right now, the millennials know it all. Right now,
Mm-hmm.
they know
Yeah.
everything.
Everything. Yeah.
But eventually, when they find out, you know, that's BS, they're gonna be knocking at some doors,
Yep.
and you gotta hope, you know, you gotta make sure you're around to give them answers.
Yes.
You know, so I'm having fun on my panel with some of the younger brothers. You know, because most of the time I have to just sit back and just let them talk,
Mm-hmm.
let them bounce ideas off and things.
Mm-hmm.
I probably interject a little bit, ask a few questions, and try to reshape it and sit back again.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what it is. It's, you know, it's always the younger people's time.
Yeah.
You know, it's their.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is their time. You should not be having no 50-something-year-old people in hip hop. If you're 50-something in hip hop, you should be the engineer, the person
Yeah.
that's producing. I mean, you should be behind the scenes. These young folks got to be out there in the front. I mean, hell, you shouldn't even be in your 30s in hip hop. You know, hell, LL Cool J started when? 15. He was 15. I Need a Beat. I think that was the first. Wasn't that his first song? I Need a Beat. 84,
Yeah.
85. Yeah, these. That's. I mean, that's what they're supposed to be using. But hell, they competing with a 50-something-year-old Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that, man. You know. But yeah. So what else is going on in these parts here?
Yeah, that's true. But it seems like that we don't want to pass on what we know to the young ones. It's always we gotta hold on. Even like you look at the politics, especially the black Hispanic caucus. You got a lot of them been there for like 40, 50, 60 years. But they don't want to pass it on because they think they're missing something. They don't want to adapt with the times. And that's also a problem too. They don't want fresh ideas. Show them the way. No. To all get back, man, whoever in the chat, come through. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the underrated one. the number one grinder, Chef JT, not just chefing in the kitchen. I be chefing up information. Respect the underrated one. Respect my family. Respect the LDBC family. Respect our existence. I'm in a panel with the one and only Art Nusa TV. Check out the brother. He brings a lot to the table. Now he's back.
Yeah, it's kind of hard, man. You know, when you, like I said, when when people go, man, it's one, you know, the fact that you're able to talk to them on one day and the next day they're gone.
Yes.
You're looking at clothes, you're looking at pictures, you're looking at
Yeah.
different things, man. I mean, even hearing a song that they liked,
Yeah.
hell, a stick of bubble gum, you know, something just reminded, just like it's hard, you know, and I know a lot of people that's out there that went through the same thing. I think it affects different people different ways. So I think we just need to take this time to rebuild, get yourself back, get that focus back, be reminded on remember your thoughts of your mom and your actions of your father. So now she lives through your thoughts. So all the things that reflects through you, that's what keeps her alive.
Yeah.
And I know it's kind of, I know it's still fresh, but the key thing is that you have to be careful who you talk to about this kind of stuff.
That is very true. That's very true. And even my younger brother too. You're right about that, because I am very selective who I talk to. Like when people say, well, you all right? You want to talk about your family? And it depends on whoever it is. No. Why? Because you will not understand. And sometimes you just don't want to. Sometimes at a certain time, you just don't want to speak. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I zone out and look at the ceiling sometimes.
Yeah. I remember one time I was getting me something to eat, and I let like 2 buses go. I just let 2 buses go. And I just say, I'm just going to walk. Just walked. Just.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Because when you think about it, mother represents home. Your father represents your legacy. It represents your trail, your destination. I'll call somebody back in a minute. But the mother is your home. That's where you started. That's where you came out of. That's where you constantly meet back to recharge your mental capacity. So that's why I was saying that your thoughts of your mother. So I mean, now if that's the case, some people understanding that in order to you to restore your mother, you got to restore your thoughts. Once you restore your thoughts, your mother is resurrected again. People start coming around you in a way to where it's almost like your mother is speaking to you. But it's not going to happen if your thoughts are not restored. So I'm going to go ahead and make this call because I had 2 people trying to call.
Okay. So thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Came to support you, brother. I'm still here.
Okay.
As long as I can.
All right.
I'm still here, man. I'm going to fight to be around. So anyhow, we'll be in touch. But just keep it up, brother. We can't wait for you to do your food thing again.
Yeah, yeah, like I said, like before you get off the phone, before you get off, I was at first I wasn't going to doing it, but it was one person. They said, nah, you need to do that. But like I said, I'm not going to do it all the time. But I'm gonna get back doing it, you know. But it's not going to be all the time though. But the fellowship is coming back.
I
Underrated
got an
music
idea.
talk.
You need to do
Yeah,
that with King Wage. King Wage is a good guy to do food with because he's always doing food. So that'd be interesting to have your dessert and he's doing his stuff. King Wage,
yeah, yeah. I see
food.
he do his thing. Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah. It would be nice to see like a whole panel of brothers like cooking. That would be the shiznick. I'm serious.
Yeah,
A lot of
yeah.
women be up in that chat.
You guys get ready to say that. Yeah, yeah. Especially we premiered that too. Like, go everybody. You know, everybody bring their own
Yeah,
thing. Like, what?
yeah, yeah. Call it real men cook or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyhow, let me make this call, brothers. So
Thank you.
you know where I am, brothers. So I'm always
Got you.
gonna check you through and support you.
Thank you. I always support you too. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
No problem. Peace out, fam.
Peace. All right. We now with our new cell TV just left the piece. I'm gonna try to chill it for a few more minutes to see anybody gonna come. Um, we have Monica, Mo Justice. We have Brother Rob. Um, we had Not New Cell. We had Jay Shaw. So go check them out. The channels is great. A lot of information, a lot of life experience, a lot of insight. Um, check them out and everything. So again, I salute to all of them that came to the channel, came to the panel. I really much appreciate it. Again, this is my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the underrated one, the number one grinder, Chef JT. Not just chefing in the kitchen. I be chefing information. Respect the underrated one and my family existence. Respect the LDBC existence. That stands for Lions Den Boxing Community, also basketball community. All right, we're gonna stick around for a few more minutes. If not, then after a few minutes, ain't nobody gonna come through. I will shut it down. Okay, it's going to be some big fights coming up tonight. You know, Clarissa Shields is fighting, and Boxing In is coming. You know, so it's gonna be big time. So, would y'all check your local listings on that? All right, so um, well, and yeah, but I want to thank y'all, the ones who came in the chat earlier and you joined, and I very much appreciate it. You came through, very much appreciate it. You know, like I said, I never take y'all for granted. Trust me, I really don't. Um, um, but I do want to. I don't watch NFL football. I haven't watched it a few years since the Kaepernick thing. I still ain't watching it, but I do want to say this: that there close to 75% of African American men play, and the brothers need to step up. And the parents of these players, you need to educate yourselves how the system works, how this oppressed system works, and we have to understand. Hold on, family. All right, you have a good day, sir. You too. Thank you. And and especially I'm talking to single mothers. I mean, two parent, mother and father, but especially single parents, especially the mothers. You need to educate yourselves how the system works. Stop pushing your son to play these sports, and then you can be at all sports, all professional sports. They need to take a stand. They need to be warriors. Stop babying them. You need to stop it. And even the men out here that is okay with this BS. Stop babying them. Y'all need to step up and to be warriors. There's hardly no African American coaches in the NFL. And like I said, I don't watch it. I'm just going by I'm seeing it. And it's a doggone shame that you got 75 or close to 75% of African American men play, and there's hardly no rest. There's hardly no coaches look like them that can relate to them. And it's sad. And black woman, if you say you love the black man, if you love your black boy, you need to let him know he gotta fight. Stop taking your son's money and spending on what you want. You want a house, you want this and that, but when it comes for the real fight, you don't want to fight. Stop it. And your sons out there, you need to step up and learn about the history, the ones that came before you. Stop sucking on your mama's titty. Stop being around your simp fathers or simp men around. Stop it. Sometimes we have to say enough is enough. Enough is enough. And I know after I hear it, y'all probably hear it right now. When I finish, you want to be in your fields, be in your doggone fields. I don't care. There are actually men and women have paid the way, and you still don't want to. You still don't want to listen to them. You still do not want to find out what they did, and that is a damn travesty. Excuse my language, y'all. When is the time to stand up? We got to stop living for the moment and learn to think long, for the long haul. That's what I mean. Sorry. In the NFL, there is a brother. I forgot what team it was. He coached 1 year and he fired. 1 year. Now I understand y'all fought for for Jacksonville and stuff. Yeah, that's real nice and everything. Yeah, and that's all good. Yeah, you know what? I clap for you. I clap, but that's not enough. And your sick fathers, shame on you too. It's more than throwing the ball. It's more than go to practice, lift weights, run, do whatever you can. You better know the history of what sport that you playing in and the ones that paved the way. You actually got powers of be, still got the good old boys running these clubs, these franchise, and don't think nothing about you. Why we acting all scared? Why we still acting like punks? We need to get on the ball and stand on our core. Stand up and be counted. Hold on, fam. Hold on. You need to get on the ball, man. You need to. Just checking out something, fam. I'm coming. I'm coming, fam. Just checking out something. See, Underrated Darkness channel. You get everything on this channel. Let me see. Oh, Clarissa Shields, she made history. But woman boxer, she won new world belts in third weight class. The vacant WBO and WBC and super welterweight title. She beat Croatian Ivan husband 10-round point decision in Atlantic City. That's what's up. And you know the fight that's on the big fights coming up next month is Bronx Bomb Deontay Wilder, we call it the People's Champion. He's the WBC heavyweight champion. Also, he gonna fight Fury. They call him you know, Millennium Heavyweight Champion, whatever you call it. But that's gonna be the fight. But salute to Clarissa Shield. She is definitely innocent, and he won too. So boxing gonna have some pretty good stuff. We hope. Still waiting for hopefully the back and forth with Crawford and Spence. Hope we can get it on, and also we cannot forget about also you know, Pacquiao is calling out Spence and Crawford. So let's see what's going to happen about that. When I be all the way back, I'm gonna do more boxing. Watch out for that. So let's look out for that. So it's gonna be some good fights. I think it's gonna be some good fights coming up. But us as boxing, real boxing, and also casual fans, we gotta advocate for it. We gotta advocate for these great fights, and these fighters have to know that we're paying them, paying these salaries. But we still got these no good promoters. Some of these trainers up to no good either. They in the pocket with the promoter. Sad thing about it, So, my take on Crawford and Top Rank. You sign that contract, you gotta buy and everything. But it's trainer Mac. I don't know what you're talking about. You gotta know. The team gotta know. So. Okay. So I don't know. We gotta see about that family boxing world. The Lakers beat the Mavs and stuff. They said that's a good win. And LeBron dominated. They had a guard. This guard, he's good from the Mavericks from overseas. And they say, he's the better. Now they say they better than LeBron. Despite I respect LeBron's game and stuff. But sometimes he act like a little boy. Sometimes he can have his ways. And stuff, and forcing Kuzma out. For the Lakers and stuff. You still got social media. Play with LeBron. This media, they like soft boys. They don't like nobody that come with the real. And this media is not doing nothing right. They don't ask the hard question, the ones that they should. They treat LeBron like he's a guard or something. And LeBron gonna realize too, they gonna turn on you too. They gonna turn on you too. Of anybody that look like us. Even you got some in the media that looks like us, that talk down on us and everything. And whoever that don't look like us, that do bad, they just give them picnic, questions or picnic statements and stuff. They don't challenge them, but they want to challenge us, right? And us as fans, who we question it, we wrong. We gotta keep on the pressure because this media, it's not for us. They not for real thinkers and talk. They will talk the truth like us. They not. So we gotta keep on pressuring them, no matter what aspect it is. But I want to thank y'all. Appreciate nobody coming. So I'm gonna close this down. Thank y'all. Underrated. My channel, the Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the underrated one, the number one grinder. Yours truly. Yours truly. Let me say it again. I'm looking at something. Thanks for supporting my channel. The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the underrated one, the number one grinder, Chef JT. Not just chefing in the kitchen. I be chefing up information. Alright. Thank y'all. Thank Art News TV to come on, Mark More Justice, Brother Bob, and Jay Shine. I want to thank y'all so much to come to the channel. We come to the panel. Appreciate that. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Be safe out there and be safe. All right. This one is Ghost.